Happy birthday, Brielle. Everyone should know that Brielle had a birthday on Saturday. So if you have the ability to send her a message or to make her a card, I'm sure she would really appreciate that. We are also getting to celebrate Easter right now. We're going to start today with a story about Jesus' return, because after Jesus died on the cross, he rose again, and then he spent more time with people on earth. The disciples had locked themselves into a small room because they were afraid the leaders would send soldiers to arrest them. Suddenly, Jesus appeared to them. He said, "Peace be with you." They thought he was a ghost, but Jesus said, "Touch my hands and my feet so that you will know it is really me." The disciples cheered. They were very, very happy to see Jesus again. Before I jump into your math today, I would like to tell you about a really cool opportunity you have to do reading on a computer or a phone or a tablet. I'm going to start by showing you on this tablet. So what you're going to do is Mom and Dad can help you to get this app that looks like a little robot. When you click on it, it's going to ask for your teacher's username, and that is something Mom and Dad can help you with as well. I'm going to type that in. Just a second. All right, once that's typed in, we click go. Whoops. Helps if I type it in properly. Okay, click go, and it brings us here. Now, all of you have the same password, so click on your name. We'll click on Abby's name because she's the top one, and it should look like a little lizard, just like Mr. Coconut. If you click on the little lizard and click go, it's going to bring you to a page that has all sorts of space stuff, and you are able to open either this one, or this one to read books. This one that says my assignments are the ones that I have chosen for you. If you want to move up another level in your reading, you have to do these ones. So if you click here, it will let you read these stories, and after you read the stories, there's going to be some questions just like I asked you in class. So you'll need to go through and answer those questions, or if you're in this part, you can also listen to some stories. So that might be a really good way to spend time right now. Mom and Dad are busy and you want to do something helpful and still be able to have some fun. It's always a good choice to either read stories or listen to stories. So you all get one of these pages that you can open up and you can read your own stories. After Mom and Dad puts your name in one time, the rest of the time you should be able to come here and it should just say my name and have a little picture of a lighthouse just like on your school shirts, and you can click that and it will bring you in to start by clicking your name and then on the lizard. Let's move on to your math. Today your math is going to be super awesome because you get to use a calculator. So I'm going to go through the rules of how we use a calculator. So it's a good thing we have this out because we need a calculator today. Now, calculators sometimes have lots of extra buttons that you don't need to use whenever you're in first grade. The buttons you're going to need to use are the plus sign, minus, all of your numbers, and the equal sign. So what you will do is you will type in the top number, then the bottom number, and rather it says plus or minus in between. So it says 83 minus 42. So what that is going to look like is 83, then you do minus 42. Then you click equal. Whatever number it says right here, is going to be your answer, and you can write that down. Let's work on the next problem, number 2. That is an addition problem. This one is 41 plus 25. So you're going to do 41 plus 25. And then you click equal, and it will tell you the answer, and you can just write that underneath. Now, there are not many chances to use a calculator in first grade, but today is a special day, and you get to use it for all of your problems. On this side, you're just going to follow what it says, the first number, plus or minus, the second number, and then your answer. Do that for all of these problems. On the back side, it shows you what the answer is, but you need to find out if it's correct or not. Some of these answers will be wrong. So it might say something like 11 plus 28 equals 32. So what we're going to do is go 11 plus 28 equals, that's not 32, that says 39. So you would choose to put an X on this. X that one off. Check all of your problems and see, this is the starting line, which of these it goes to. In between problems, if you need to get to the next one, you need to click the C or AC, and it will clear it all just like an eraser, so you can go on to the next problem. Remember, you want to put an X on it if it's wrong. If it's right, you can help draw a path from the starting line to which one of these it is at the bottom. Are you trying to get to the seaweed, a fish, or a shoe? Let's move on to your phonics. I will read your phonics for you today. These ones you're going to circle the correct answer. So, God gives gifts freely to us, or God gives gifts gruffly to us? Freely or gruffly? Number 2, the man held the ram's horn timely, or the man held the ram's horn tightly? Number 3, the man played loudly, or the man played gruffly? Number 4, they marched snugly, or they marched quietly? Number 5, God made the walls fall down slightly, or God made the walls fall down quickly? Number 6, the men gladly obeyed God, or the men sadly obeyed God? Number 7, God's plan worked darkly, or God's plan worked perfectly? You're done, turn it over. This part, you are going to be working on answering a question. So first I'll read this question, I'll read the sentence, then the question, then I'm going to read the sentence again so you can figure out what that question is answering. Mom was pleased with my neatness. What was Mom pleased with? Mom was pleased with my neatness. Whenever you figure out what Mom was pleased with, underline it. That means you draw a line right underneath it, doing the whole word. We're going to move on to this one. The little boy liked the softness of the toy. Why did the little boy like the toy? The little boy liked the softness of the toy. Number 3, we must play with fairness. How must we play? We must play with fairness. Number 4, Ashley slipped on the pavement. What did Ashley slip on? Ashley slipped on the pavement. Remember, pavement is like a road. Then I'm going to move over to this column, the top one. The class showed excitement. What did the class show? The class showed excitement. The second one, Reggie stayed down in the basement. Where did Reggie stay? Reggie stayed down in the basement. Number 3, Dad stopped at the bank to make a payment. Why did Dad stop at the bank? Dad stopped at the bank to make a payment. Number 4, he was absent because of illness. Why was he absent? He was absent because of illness. All right. Remember to do your reading today. You can read using that app called Kids A to Z, and it will have the level reader that you are on. Remember to do the ones called My Assignment so you can move up to other levels. Have a wonderful day.